Welcome to this 25-minute yoga video to open your hips and shoulders and gently strengthen as well. Feel free to modify your practice to feel good in your body. Make your way to the top edge of your mat. Drop your arms down by your sides, soften your eyes, perhaps close them, and take just a moment to feel your feet rooting into the earth. Invite some space from the soles of your feet through the crown of your head. And within the integrity of your posture, invite a sense of gentleness and ease. Bring your hands in front of heart center. Relax your hands down by your hips, palms face towards the floor. Inhale, palms face straight in front of you. Exhale, hands out to the side. Bend your elbows, look up. Inhale, touch fingertips to forehead. Exhale, head to neutral, palms to the sky. Inhale, lower your hands halfway to T. Flip the palms, exhale, lower down. Inhale, palms together, gentle backward bend. Exhale, spine upright, cactus your arms. Hands to heart center, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to knees, halfway lift with bent knees. Exhale, feeling some strength here. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, forearms press together. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, forearm press. One more time. Inhale, open the elbows. Exhale, forearms together. Release and fold forward. On your inhale, step your right leg back to a lunge. Stack your front knee over your hip. Bring hands to blocks or tent fingers on the floor. Dynamically be super gentle with the hips here. On your inhale, bring the front knee just a little bit straighter as you tuck the chin. Exhale, bend the front knee, bringing a little length to the front of your back hip. Inhale, lengthen front leg. Exhale, lengthen back leg. One more time, inhale. Exhale towards your lunge. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Always an option to lower the knees. Inhale, feeling length and strength in your plank. Exhale, bend your elbows to lower the knees, lower your hips, belly, and chest. Bring your arms out to a T, resting forehead on the ground, or hovering the head with the chin slightly tucked. Palms may face down or thumbs up, whichever feels better on your shoulders. Inhale, floating thumbs up a few inches. Exhale, down to a hover. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift and strengthen. Exhale, pinkies to the floor. And draw hands under the shoulders. Inhale, use back muscles, slightly pressing into the hands, rising into cobra. Exhale to float down. Inhale, rise up to hands and knees. Bring the knees in a little as needed. Tuck the toes, and on your exhale, keep the knees bent as you press into the hands to send the hips up and back. You might pedal the feet here. And find stillness for a round of breath. On your next inhale, right leg floats high, straight knee, reach out through your heel bone. Exhale, slowly touch toes to the earth without putting any weight through that foot. Inhale to rise. And exhale to lower down. This time, Inhale, rise. Leave that leg lifted. Gaze between the hands and step that foot forward to your lunge. Take a moment to feel stable, balanced, and strong. And when you're ready, exhale, step your back foot forward, Uttanasana. Round your spine, relax your head, feel your breath, feel your heart space. Bring your hands to your thighs, bend your knees deeply. Inhale, take 2 breaths to roll up. Exhale, continue rolling up. Inhale, stacking the last of the vertebra. Exhale, arrive in your Tadasana. Inhale, arms rise up overhead, gentle backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Relax your hands down by your sides, palms face the earth. Inhale, palms lift forward. Exhale, press wide. Bend the elbows, look up. Inhale, touch forehead. Exhale, bring the head to neutral, palms reach up. Inhale, lower hands halfway down. Flip the wrists. Exhale, lower the arms all the way. Inhale, palms meet, gentle backward bend. Exhale, spine neutral, cactus arms, hands to heart and fold. Bend the knees, hands to thighs, flat back halfway lift. Exhale, find your strength. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, press elbows and palms towards one another. Inhale, elbows out to the side. Exhale, elbows and palms to center. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale to press, release, and fold. Inhale, step your left leg back to a low lunge. Again, hands to blocks or tent fingers to the earth. You can also drop the back knee down here. On your inhale, a little bit of length, a gentle stretch in the front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee, gentle, easy stretch in the back hip. Inhale, rise through the spine, tuck the chin. Exhale, sink through the hips, lift through the heart. One more time. Inhale, gentle length in the front. Exhale, gentle length in the back. Plant the hands and step back to plank. Always an option to release the knees. Feel a long spine. On your exhale, release the knees if they're not already. Bend the elbows to slowly lower the pelvis, belly, and chest. This time, place arms overhead. Feel free to modify. This should be pain-free in the shoulders, though there may be some muscle effort. Thumbs face the sky. Forehead can rest on the earth, or if you hover, a gentle tuck in the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, elbows and pinkies lift. Exhale, rest pinkies and elbows on the earth. Inhale to float. Exhale down. Last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, pinkies to the earth. Place your hands directly below your shoulders. Hug elbows to side ribs. Inhale using back muscles. Rising up, reach long through the crown. Exhale, float forehead all the way down. And press up to your tabletop. Walk the knees in, tuck the toes. Inhale, float the knees. Exhale, press hips up and back. You might move in your downward dog or stay still. Feel for what your body is craving. On your next inhale, left leg floats high, knee is straight, reach out through the heel bone. Exhale, float toes down, touching the earth, but no weight comes into the left foot. Inhale, lifting up, straight leg, Square pelvis. Exhale, toes touch. And last time, inhale to lift. Exhale, gaze forward, step that foot forward. Take as many steps or as long as it takes. Feel rooted and grounded before bringing that back foot forward on an exhale, Uttanasana. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Knees are bent. Feel your feet touching the earth. Bring your hands to your thighs and at your own pace, take a 2-breath roll up. Slowly, mindfully, respectfully. As you arrive, your next inhale brings arms up overhead, gentle backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take 1 breath, closing the eyes if you like. Feel your heart space. Feel a sense of energy moving through your body. Feeling the effects of conscious movement, conscious breathing. Relax your hands down by the hips. Check in that the feet are hip-width apart. You may want a blanket centered on your mat for knee padding. On your next inhale, arms rise, both knees bend to sit back towards chair pose. Exhale to straighten the knees, hands by the hips. Last time, inhale, sit back, arms rise, keep the knees bent. Exhale, hands to your hips. Shift your weight onto your left leg, bring your right big toe into a kickstand, unload that foot, step that foot back behind you, toe down, and then rock back until your heel is planted and adjust your stance width so you feel balanced. Front knee bends over or slightly behind the ankle. And then on your next inhale, just the right arm reaches up. Exhale, play with a slight side bend to your left. Inhale, spine long and upright. Exhale, gentle side bend. Inhale back to upright, both arms reach up overhead. Exhale, drop the elbows down through cactus. Let the elbows come towards side ribs into a W and release. Inhale, arms reach straight up overhead. Exhale, elbows to shoulder height, cactus. Continuing to a W and release. One last time, inhale straight up. Exhale to cactus. This time, inhale, stay in your cactus. Elbows come slightly back behind, chest expander. Exhale, reach hands towards opposite shoulder blades. Inhale, elbows wide, cactus. Exhale, flip-flop which arm was on top. Gentle hug. Inhale to cactus. Exhale, hands to the earth or blocks. And breathe into any sense of stretch that you feel in this forward fold variation of pyramid. Let your breath be smooth, gentle, and supportive. And then step that back leg back onto the toe. Drop the back knee down. You can keep the toe tucked or untuck. You might bring hands to your blocks or to your front knee. Inhale, right arm up overhead. Exhale, gentle side bend, and this time bend your elbow, reaching for the top of your shoulder blade. Breathe here, one more round of breath. Inhale, one or both arms extend overhead. Exhale, hands to the earth to frame the front foot, sliding your blocks out of the way. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Movement or stillness, your choice. And gently begin to walk your feet forward towards your hands, coming into a nice forward fold. Knees are bent. Feel your breath releasing any heat of your effort. Bend your knees deeply, hands to the thighs, 2 breath roll up at your own pace. As you arrive in standing, inhale, arms reach up, gentle backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Relax, hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up, sitting back, chair pose. Exhale, standing up, hands release. Inhale, sit back, arms lift. Exhale, hands to your hips, keeping knees bent. Shift weight onto your right leg, kickstand left big toe. Step back with the left foot, toe down. Rock back, heel down. Adjust the length of your stance so the whole foot is grounded for balance. Stack the front knee over or slightly behind the front ankle. Left arm, inhale, rises up. Exhale, slight side bend to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, gentle side bend. Inhale, spine tall. Both arms meet overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows to shoulder height, cactus. Keep coming down, elbows to side ribs W, and straighten. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, elbows drop down. Elbows hover to side ribs and relax. Last time, inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, invite a little opening into the cactus. Exhale, one arm on top of the other. Touch opposite shoulder blades. Inhale, elbows open. Exhale, flip-flop the arms. Gentle hug. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, forward fold. Front knee is bent. Pyramid pose variation. Breathe into your stretch. Allow yourself to begin to let go. Step that back foot forward onto the toes. Drop that back knee. Hands can come to blocks or to the front knee. Back toes can stay tucked or untucked, whatever feels better. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, gentle side bend. And bend the elbow. Inhale, one or both arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the earth. Slide your blocks off to the side. Plant the hands. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. And step back to downward facing dog. Feel your breath filling your heart space. Breathe into your being as a being of energy. On your exhale, lower your knees to your blanket. Untuck the toes. Take the knees as close or as wide as feels good. Sitting back on the heels, forehead down for devotional pose. Arms can stay overhead or come down by your hips. Feel a sense of softening, inviting gentleness into your muscles, gentleness into your breath, gentleness into your nervous system. Place your hands directly below your shoulders. Press through the hands to lift yourself up. Slide your hips to one side and come to cross-legged seated. Feel your spine upright. Feel your breath flowing effortlessly. And on your exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale, head back tall. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin towards chest. Inhale, roll up as if you were stacking the vertebra of your neck. Make your way onto your back. I like to use my blanket spread out as extra padding. With bent knees, hug the knees in towards chest. You might take some movement here or just enjoy a soothing, calming relaxation posture. And when you feel complete, release the soles of feet to the earth. You can keep the knees bent or extend the legs out straight. Palms might face up or down, eyes might close. And invite yourself to be so soft and gentle that your energy can move with complete freedom. And your breath moves with complete freedom. And your body moves fully and effortlessly to accommodate your natural breath. Inviting this sense of openness, this sense of ease. And just allow yourself to be. Being still for these few moments of digesting your practice, and there's no effort. It's just a letting go, a letting things be as they are. And feel free to enjoy a longer resting shavasana. If you're ready to move on, you can bring a full body stretch, reaching arms overhead, wiggling toes and fingertips. Perhaps drawing one or both knees to chest. And make your way onto one side. And when you're ready, press back up to a seated posture. Take a moment to observe without judgment how your body feels. Notice your breath, your state of mind, but also feel yourself as vibrant energy. And if you like, bringing hands together in front of your heart space, closing with one final mindful breath into your heart. Thank you for joining class today. Thank you for supporting Shoshoni. See you next time.